Welcome everybody to another Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament race. Today I am joined by ArrowRaiser. How are you?
What's up? I'm good. A little tired, but that's just because I've been doing a lot of running and I just got home. But now we get to see hopefully a really fun race.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Today we've got UncleReggie versus Dinopony. Both, very good runners.
Yep.
As far as racers agreements go,
There's
they
some
have
stuff.
voted to allow infinite speed and replace all nothings with flamethrowers.
Which means if we don't see a flamethrower today, something's wrong. If Reggie doesn't sub 44, I will be disappointed. Oh my gosh.
Anything in particular you'd like to see today, Arrow?
It's a tough one. Like, there's always the usual, it's like, oh, what if PCA has something? But at the same time, it's not as bad now with this warp to start.
Yeah.
There we go, we'll just let the hash be true. Have a flamethrower on Sheegoth, right?
Yeah, it could be.
That's our answer for the day. We should be moving soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I think they're waiting on the French restream that's also doing this race to go live. So
Yeah,
hopefully
looks
here
like
in a
they're
moment they
having...
should be off.
Yeah, looks like they're having some issues, but they're giving a couple more minutes in hopes that they get it going. Yeah, most of this tournament so far have either been really fast or really bad. So I think we've actually had seeds with like 44, 45 in-game time already.
Yeah, so Reggie's first match, sub 45'd.
Nice. And that was sub 45
And I
in-game
think,
time or real time?
RTA.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an extremely jet seed. So I'm hoping for a little bit more spread out progression this time.
Sub 45 and made by Diggle. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. There is a 100% chance that Diggle is not rolling my next tournament race seed. It's not possible. And it's not because my opponent's Diggle or anything like that. Yeah, looks like they're still having issues with the French restream, but we're about to get moving.
And they are now off in the race time.
Which means we should be moving in about...
Catch up here in a moment.
We should be moving soon, yeah. Here's the real question, chat. Will we have full trackers today? Oh, you mean on Reggie's side? I believe it's because he's... Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. It probably won't once we're started, though.
I would say it's probably like a capture card thing.
Almost definitely. Oh, here we go. Full tracker with vanilla phase on. I mean, we'll definitely see a flamethrower marked on the tracker today, since all of the junk items are replaced with flamethrowers.
So starting off here, runners are going to be doing a trick called Space Jump first, which was not in logic for last year's tourney and previous ones, but
speaking
is
of
now Randomizer.
Speaking of full tracker, ice spreader from the start. E-tanking out.
Just
That's
an
not
E-tank
bad.
and landing site.
Yeah, landing site E-tank's pretty cool. I don't think Reggie meant to save. Just happened to land on the... Not the combo we were expecting. Yeah, but still. As long as EXO exists, Ice Spreader will be a welcome addition.
So, charge shots are, charge ice shots are technically faster for EXO, but I find them hard to hit sometimes. So I do like ice better. Feels a little more accurate to me, even with that little bit of time loss.
Ice Spreader's biggest use is when EXO's turning around after an ice phase, because you just skip the next phase. And if you skip a wave phase, celebrate.
Yep.
That's a flamethrower on the
So I see,
fight.
yeah, I saw a missile on grapple edge. I could not tell what vault ledge was.
I did not see vault ledge. I couldn't tell if that was missiles or another flamethrower. That's a flamethrower. Wow! We may not actually see a flamethrower picked up at this rate. Oh, Dinopony having a little trouble there.
There is 8 of them, so we could. So both runners heading towards Hive Mecha. It's going to be where they're the only other open check other than Alco, so that'll be their first progression item.
Okay.
Metroid Prime, being Metroid Prime, getting stuck on collision. And we have missile launcher.
That's the only thing it really could have been, since there's no missiles behind landing site.
Could have been space jump for logical missiles on grapple edge, but
you're right.
Options.
You're right. Could have
for
been
that first
jump.
check.
That would have actually been a little mean.
More fall in the missile wall.
Reggie skipped Morph Ball. Oh no.
Interesting.
Can we blame the fusion
This
suit?
is. We could.
Oh
Morph Ball
no.
locks. Morph Ball is one of the huge, early
Thankfully,
progression items. It
yeah,
locks so much of the game.
thankfully he's not going to be locked by that for long because, yeah.
It is a little unfortunate because this is
It
going to mean that
does
Reggie
keep
cannot check.
him. It keeps him out of Frigate Crash Site. So if,
Yeah.
say, Artifact Temple Space Jump, Dinopony will probably go to Frigate Crash Site. I do believe it's in logic with only access to the room because of a scan dash, but it is a little dumb.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, that would be the
But-
really the only explanation. What Kirby Pants saying, he's probably gonna save scum the hints. However, if this is like Space Jump or Varia,
Yeah.
okay, it's Missile, so he'll probably save scum the hints. He should be fine. Actually, will he though? He doesn't have Morph Ball, so he's gonna probably think it's Transport Tunnel B. Yeah, because he's not scumming him. He's probably thinking Transport Tunnel B since that's the only check Reggie has left in logic right now. That's not the Morph Ball.
Yeah.
I agree with Dark Zero here. I don't like the idea of safe scumming hints right now because of that cutscene being there. Speaking of it, we're about to see Frigate Crash Site.
Yeah, depending on what's here, this could.
And even if he doesn't
Bite
pick it up.
Reggie in
Oh,
the
here we go.
game.
Central Dynamo. That's not horrible. Elite Research is fine. Elite Control Access. Oh, it's Wave Beam.
And
Oh,
Wave
Vent
Beam.
Shaft. Oh my gosh, is everything...
Lab Aether, okay.
Okay, finally something not in mines. Frost Cave.
And Frost Cave.
Cool. Every artifact is locked by the item that Dinopony just got.
Yeah, so mid and late Phendrana, and then the rest are in mines. And they're mostly upper mines. So nothing
So
too
Reggie is
cursed.
probably expecting Space Jump or Morph Ball here. And while it could be Space... it's main PBs. Which means he now knows that progression is 100% behind that missile wall.
I wonder if this was intentional or Reggie just forgot.
Reed, Morph Ball's been found. Reggie skipped it. Yeah, gallery missile wall. Oh, true. He could think it's vanilla. Yeah, no, he was completely just muscle memory through the area. But if this isn't Morph Ball, he'll realize he forgot it. This is Morph Ball. Not Morph Ball. This is Space Jump. Oh my. Oh, it's Space Jump. I think. Wait,
I think
what's
I see
that?
a beam combo. Probably flamethrower.
Or was that another flamethrower? If this is Morph Ball, we have another problem. Yeah. It looks like I couldn't tell if that was a beam combo or Space Jump. And yep, he's heading back. Yeah, agreed. If it was Space Jump, he would have picked it up. Seeing how he left it, it's probably another flamethrower. Ooh!
Yep.
That's unfortunate. That just confirmed the flamethrower, though. Nope, you're not getting out. You're stuck fighting him. Powerbomb makes quick work of him, though. Especially when these guys have a decent powerbomb drop rate. Also, Reggie now has Morph Ball. Our next progression's probably like Watery Hall access or something. And he's forced to pick this flamethrower up.
Well,
just so we can get out.
Not quite, but the climb to get out is definitely
yeah, the climb's
slower.
Reggie not bothering.
Reggie heading
kind of valid.
immediately to Watery Hall.
There are 8 flamethrowers in the item pool. So I guess the validation today, I guess, would probably more or less be Wave Buster. Yeah, Reggie is making the right call here. I feel like both are honestly good calls. But when is Watery Hall and Watery Hall access area like not something? So what do we think the progression here is going to be? I'm thinking Space Jump or Varia. That looked like Space Jump. Oh, it's Boost. Oh, it's Boost. Well, speaking of Ruined Shrine, I think that's about where we're about to go back to.
Yeah, Boost opens up the Upper Ruined Shrine check.
Varia. Oh. Now we have options. So who's winning? Right now, the audience. Reggie only has 51 health, so I don't know if we're gonna get a peek of I
think Reggie wants to check the underwater item.
It's just missiles. Here they don't have fusion suit. Reggie is getting into a dangerous position here. Where's Reggie going?
I would say Reggie's probably following that boost and taking it to Upper Ruined Shrine.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you have options here. It's go back to Ruined Shrine or go to Magmore. I think here you could
And
go
if I
to...
remember correctly, I don't think Reggie went and did Lower Ruined Shrine either.
Reggie did not, so that does incentivize Reggie more to go back to Ruined Shrine. And if this is nothing, with the power bombs that he has, taking the taking the elevator behind Flagra to Magmore is ideal. With power bombs, you can check everything. It's more missiles. Wow, there's nothing here. Reggie, you don't have wave. Speaking of which, Dinopony is doing the other option. Oh, definitely. He probably definitely feels behind. I wouldn't be surprised if Reggie checks Frigate Crash Site before going to Magmore. But also might just rush Magmore to try to not feel more behind. Just Frigate Crash Site has burned so many people already. We'll see which one he does in a moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And going towards Frigate Crash Site as well will allow Reggie to save and get a refill. So I think that's the likely decision that's going to be made.
Oh.
But we'll see.
Oh, that almost was problematic for your health. Now, hopefully, Dinopony remembers that you don't have bombs or space jump, so yeah.
Using to skip any tank in short tunnel.
He has no way of getting out of there.
That's true. No bombs or space
Yeah.
jump. Yeah,
Lava
Reggie...
Lake, or Triclops Pit is probably progression. He did do. He is doing Frigate Crash Site. This is good.
Yeah, and
It's
Reggie
wave.
remembering there's an E-tank behind the ship, so gets a refill without having to save.
So storage cavern here should be progression. That or Lava Lake. Camera. It's Tower Chamber in Logic. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if that scan dash is in Logic or not. If that scan dash to the wave door is in Logic, then Tower Chamber is in Logic.
It is not.
Oh!
It would either need space jump or spider.
Space jump in storage cavern.
It's a good find.
That is a good find.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was about to say that camera had an
big
Echoes
early
moment.
Progression items.
Reggie choosing to go to Magmore. This is the correct pick. I feel like with the space jump, you take the space jump. Alright, you've got two options. You could check... After checking Lava Lake, you could go back into Chozo and check Gathering Hall. Or you can go check Warrior Shrine, which is in Logic. X-ray.
That is X-ray visor.
You can
so
also
if we see
you can
grapple sometime soon. That'll put
Yeah.
Root Cave into Logic.
Yeah, I think Tower Chamber does logically require space jump. Now that I think about it, with Boost Ball, they may think about going into Upper Fiery Shores from Warrior Shrine, and then wall boost out of the tunnel. since that's not a difficult wall boost. Well, compared to other wall
You know,
boosts.
it's definitely not in logic, but it's
Yeah,
also
definitely
it's an
not in
option.
logic. Basically, the only thing that can't be down there is bombs.
No,
right.
bombs could be in Upper Fiery Shores
All right, point of no return.
because Randomania has no point of no return logic implemented yet.
With Boost Ball, I think I check it here, even if it takes a couple minutes to get out. Thought for a second, and was like, nope. Reggie picking up Space Jump now. Realized it. Dinopony will probably pick up the C tank now. Or not. Yeah, I've made that mistake. That's a mistake you usually only make once. Go to the transport tunnel A without bombs. Personally, I think this will be Root Cave here.
Yeah, you can wall boost through transport tunnel A.
Yeah, it's not fun.
A very difficult wall boost, though.
Wait, what's Reggie doing?
Reggie's going for Lava Lake.
No, that's fine. Reed's probably actually questioning the fusion suit. Oh, alright. The E-Tank jumps. So, I'm expecting... What? That'll probably just double back on whatever they were about to do. Oh, this is a play!
Now, this is 100% not in logic.
And realizes
And
needs health
like
before... Yep. They wanted to give it one try. Fair attempt. It didn't work out this time, but honestly, makes me curious as what workstation is, though. Now, I expect Reggie to probably drop down into Upper Fiery Shores. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, even though crossing Twin Fires Tunnel is not in logic yet, I do respect that play. Because when, you know, you're facing a runner that's either better than you or fairly evenly matched, I think that incentivizes you sometimes to maybe take more risky plays to get an edge on your opponent. And sometimes
he boosted.
It doesn't.
And we are indeed seeing Root Cave. They're probably both going to do Root Cave here. That feeling when you're climbing this and forget you have X-ray visor?
I'm curious to see if they go for Arbor Chamber as well. Don't have bombs, so it can be a little risky.
Dinopony
looks like Dinopony is not.
Reggie might. They also could go safe and go attempt it.
Yeah, I know Reggie is fairly confident doing that without bombs.
So I'm thinking here, doesn't this guarantee our progression is on Gathering Hall? Or Zoid? It has to be one of the two, right? I think that's all we got. Oh, the Tower Chamber. Tower Chamber.
Yeah, could be.
So, one of 4 locations. The 2 spots in Burn Dome. Reggie going for the style points and messing up the dash. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. Progress not in logic. They don't have a way there yet. Root Cave is messing Reggie up.
Yeah, at this point I would go for the safe strats and not try that dash again.
Yep, he's turning on extra. Well, Tower Chamber was not the answer. Oh.
Yep, Reggie's going for it.
Nice. And missiles. That looked like a missile in the
Looks like just
tree.
missiles in the tree.
Alright, place your bets. Is it on Zoid? Is it on Zoid? Is it behind Zoid? Or is it Gathering Hall? Because that's all that's left.
Now, they both had power bombs. Neither of them went up to check Gathering Hall.
They didn't have space jump at the time to get up to check it. Because you need bombs or space jump to get up to the... You should still be able to peek it at least.
Just...
I am surprised that...
Just...
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was about to say, I'm surprised that Dinopony didn't go for Magma Pool. But they're going for Magma Pool. That's why there's a save there. Checking Gathering Hall first. Oh. Well, off to Upper Dynamo.
It's like Spider Ball.
Correct. Infinite speed allowed, just not in logic. Right now, the only difference between them two is the time it took Reggie to go back for the Morph Ball. It is, and it is agreed on for this race. They agree that infinite speed to be on. Well, the E-Tank makes Magma Pool a little more attractive.
I'm trying to think. At this point, I think it has to
Zoid's
be
progression.
bombs on Zoid.
Yeah, no. Zoid's 100% progression. It doesn't... Oh, wait. No, it's not. It may not be. Bombs can be in Workstation. And chat just said that too. Workstation's in logic.
Yeah, they've got Spider now. So it can logically cross Twin Fires Tunnel.
If they find supers, I think Thardus is even in logic. Let's not talk about that possibility.
Well...
Alright, Thardus needs thermal. Actually, does it?
To the Farfandrana elevator. Thermal would be the only required item to put Thardus in logic.
Yeah.
And logically, Workstation needs thermal as well. So I think if progression is not on Zoid, it has to be Workstation at this point. Yeah, wait, thermal needs to be...
This could be... So this is either...
Logic.
So this is either bombs or thermal.
Well, they can logically only get out with bombs, so I think it has to be vanilla bombs at this point.
Yeah, this is looking like another vanilla bomb seed. Well, depending on if it requires thermal for Workstation or not.
It does. So we don't have any of our visorless requirements in tournament logic. So this
Okay,
is
then yeah,
guaranteed to be bombs.
this has to be bombs. Crazy enough, committing to this without space jump early on would have been very nice for them. Alright, let's see the bombs. There they are!
Reggie also making the play to Zoid. And it, you know, despite the little mishap from Reggie, they're still
He's-
fairly close.
Yeah, Reggie's execution advantage is slowly catching him up. Also, Dinopony going for far Chozo. I don't hate this. Boost, spider, power bombs. Upper furnace is in logic.
Yeah, upper furnace is in logic with just space jump and spider.
Yeah, no, Crossway needs supers. But yes, Ice Beam is vanilla Ice Beam is in logic. Wave Buster. Well, now all we need to do is find supers, and we'll probably get a full tracker today.
Yep, that is all of the less useful beam combos.
Alright, show us something on upper furnace.
Nothing in upper furnace.
Not checking vanilla Ice Beam. Given it is a time commitment.
I think I agree with this. Because you have to do...
Well, it's a huge
The
time
ghost
commitment
fight.
to commit to it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, the only
That
punish...
also means if they have to...
Oh, they're finally checking artifacts. They're not going to be happy.
Yeah, and if they have to come back, that means they have to deal with re-ghosts next time. So I think it's a valid decision. And even
I
though
feel like-
Crossway is
I
not on
feel like
logic,
if-
I probably would have checked it.
I feel like
That's
if
just
it
me.
was... I feel like if we had Ice Beam, it'd be more worth doing. Because then from there, you could check Overgrown Cavern, Root Cave, all of that.
Well, with Ice Beam, because they have infinite speed allowed, they could do the infinite speed and grab both items and Hall of the Elders.
Yep. Where's Dinopony heading? Almost definitely Fendrana?
Yeah, probably heading back through Fiery Shores. Now the question is, do they choose...
Which direction?
Well, Workstation Area and Thardis is not in logic until Thermal. So I think
But at
the
the
better
same
decision
time,
would be to go...
yeah. I feel like in my case, what I would do is I think I would probably do the workstation route. Because we know all it takes to unlock it is thermal. But we all know Ice Beam's sitting on Flagra. Right? Also, I didn't see what's in Crossway. Ice and Research Core? Okay, that's arguably worse. Misses the dash. Just Misses the dash, just is like, nope. Even if they got spider. Looked like thermal on... Oh. Looked like thermal in Crossway.
Reggie going for the
Was it an
triple bomb
E-tank?
jump here to bypass the wave slot and Hall of the Elders.
It prevents ghosts from respawning in this room specifically. Okay, it's just an E-tank. That's fine.
Reggie's choosing to just use the wave slot at this point.
If Reggie finds ice here, that is super rewarded. But he's not punished for going this way because there's a save station accessible.
Yep, can check
Also-
for vanilla ice here and then just choose
Yeah,
what
also-
to start.
Dinopony is getting bullied by those cannons. Definitely an E-tank. Alright, cool.
Dinopony now checking transport tunnel A, just a missile. Ice beam is vanilla. This is huge for
Oh
Reggie.
my gosh! Vanilla Ice Beam.
This
well,
is huge.
well, guys, we have a Vanilla Ice. So, I believe 5 minutes ago I said the only punish to Dinopony's play is if ice wasn't vanilla.
And I think Reggie is going to choose to do infinite speed here.
Yeah, I don't blame him. You had to go there with vanilla.
Or maybe not.
I think he's opting to leave?
Curious on what Reggie's thinking now.
No idea, Esther, 'cause I didn't know that was possible either. Missile. That is actually really great, because sometimes you can't tell what the item is, especially if you see a visor on there.
Reggie might be choosing to do Flagra.
Magma Bolt.
No.
Maybe. Second guessed it for a moment.
Yeah, I'm really curious what Reggie's thinking now.
All of the artifacts are accessible now, by the way. He might with that
Reggie
ice
could
beam.
think he's his head.
What are you trying to do? Reggie. Did he think it was supers?
He might have thought it was supers. And I was going to say not choosing to go back to gallery, but I think Reggie's remembered now.
Yeah. But say he already skipped gallery once. Let's missiles. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Vault. Have we?
I don't recall.
Pretty sure we haven't seen Vault yet. Oh yeah, Reggie just did that. It was just missiles. But yeah, speaking of bomb stuff, yeah. Is that another E-tank? That is another E-tank. Not worrying about it. Given 4 E-tanks with Varius usually is fine at this point.
Yeah, they're likely going to run into another few E-tanks on the way.
Reggie disliking his previous play and going to the back of Chozo. Probably towards Life Grove now?
I would think.
I kind of like Life Grove here. Because you could do Life Grove, bar skip into mines, and yeah, Intersize is mentioning mines here. Like, bar skip into mines, take care of all of those artifacts, and then go into Phendrana from the back.
Yeah. With this item set
Mines
too,
has more than a couple. It's got 4 of them.
cargo freight
Also,
is
super
logic.
missiles.
Gravity.
Mines has 4 artifacts. They're all upper mines. Oh, what was a jump? Yeah. You can ask him about that later. That is a jump. Yeah, just Reggie, thanks. Alright, I expect here back to Hall of the Elders again. Okay, I need to step away for a moment. I will be right back.
Okay. Since Reggie has the progression advantage, we're going to switch audio over to Reggie. Dinopony doing the labs play, probably hoping to find ice. As we know, it's not really going to pan out. Just a missile and Hall of the Elders for Reggie. Nice observatory climb from Dinopony there. I'm going to save here in observatory. I like this because if Lab Aether and Research Core don't have ice or any, notable pieces of progression, then they can reset back. That way they're a little closer to the front of labs. And Dinopony was trying there to skip the fight trigger, which is a little bit away from the door. So if you inch out, you can jump over it. Um, accidentally falling into the trigger is a little unfortunate. So it's going to take a little bit extra time to get through this room. Meanwhile, Reggie going for the life growth play. There wasn't anything in notable in Great Tree Chamber, so we'll see what Life Grove Tunnel and Life Grove has to offer. Reggie attempting the bomb jump and then just using the boost ball as a backup. And gets rewarded with a power bomb expansion. And Life Grove not really having much there. Now I think at this point, Reggie's probably going to do bar skip. Gets it within a few tries.
Alright.
And choosing to go for the wall boost strats for Hydro Access Tunnel.
Yeah, probably specifically
This is-
just once Hydro Access Tunnel.
Yeah. This is a difficult trick, but I know Reggie's confident with it. Dinopony picking up the artifact in Research Lab Aether, and then Grapple, or the upper item. And Reggie makes it out. Very nicely done.
That reminds me, did Dinopony peak Research Lab Hydra?
I missed that. I cannot recall. Chat confirming Hydra was a missile.
Labs was nothing.
So Dinopony did save an observatory to warp out. But I think
Alright,
with the
Dinopony
grapple
doesn't
and the
have-
artifact,
Right, doesn't have
yeah,
ice.
with grapple and the artifact, I think they're going to choose to just walk out of labs. Just so they don't have to come back for this artifact later.
Well, at least to observatory.
Yeah, they can choose to save warp out of observatory, which I think is the likely play.
Please no.
Destiny tanking Corey here, but being that Reggie only has 3, just going to grab it.
All the E. I mean, Reed, I said that myself last year. when I was first starting out with the Rando. While I rarely beat Reggie at this, it's possible. It's just rare.
So Reggie deciding to take the waste disposal route instead of continuing through Security Access A to Elite Research.
Yeah, I like this. Making use of that boost ball. Portion well. Reggie's like, okay, I'll skip this sea tank.
Meanwhile, Dinopony's back in Chozo, going towards Magma Pool.
I like Magma Pool here. It's all in logic. Another flamethrower.
It's a fitting place for a flamethrower.
And training chambers, nothing. I think we see Flog right here.
So Reggie checked the upper item first and is now going for the Phazon Elite. If I remember correctly, there is an artifact in here.
Yes.
So I think Reggie was thinking about possibly skipping the Phazon Elite.
Oh, Dinopony's going to back at Chozo. Well,
Interesting little thing happened on Reggie's side, where the platforms didn't align correctly.
oh, that's weird.
I think it has to do with how quickly you scan it. I know it's been talked about before, but I don't quite remember what the reasoning for that is. I just know it can happen. Richard picking up another artifact in
Yep.
Elite Control Access here.
Oh, triggers it.
Yeah, the trigger is a little tall. That one can be finicky to avoid.
Reggie. Oh, I see what he's doing. And we know Vent Shaft is artifact number 3. So, what would be funny here is if Reggie only has 1 check left in this packet. Because the other 2 items here are artifacts. You know, Vent Shaft and Central Dynamo. What are the chances of an MQA plasma beam?
Be interesting for sure. Dinopony finally finding their ice beam.
Yep. And I feel like an MQA plasma would push Reggie to OP. Vanilla plasma?
Based
Oh
on
gosh, no.
Well, based on the statistics for Phazon and Lower Mines, if Plasma is in MQA, I'd say that's most definitely what Reggie would go for.
Yeah. There is the fact that plasma processing is in logic. Oh, this is a very kind maze. That was a very kind maze. Supers are in overgrown caverns, so yeah, they got those now as well. Best part is if it's not plasma and MQA. Reggie? Reggie. I dislike this.
Yeah, interesting play from Reggie. They were... I would have checked it. I mean, you're so close.
I would have saved and then checked it. I mean, it's fine as long as it's not plasma. Oh, this is 100% risk taking. We'll see if it pays off. No doubt Dinopony goes to workstation from here. To get to back of Phendrana quicker. He's going to check PPC, and I don't know if he'll peek PCA or not.
He could.
Finally gets the...
Probably gonna take workstation and go into Far Phendrana. Maybe check.
Probably.
Check plasma processing on the way.
That is exactly what's happening. Are we going to see plasma processing from Dinopony? No. And workstation is another E-Tank. Now the question is, does he go into Mines first or Phendrana first? Mines. Well, they're about to high five here at the elevator. No, he's behind because Fusion Bar yet. Valid. Ooh. Plasma
And
processing?
you're getting a plasma processing play from Reggie.
He could just be going through here to go through front of Phendrana. That's always possible. Yeah, it's plasma
Reggie's
processing.
Reggie's had vanilla plasma several times.
Dinopony having trouble in PPC.
Now,
What would be
are the
funny?
last two artifacts?
What would be funny is if this is
for
an item
Reggie?
that's not. I want this to be an item that's not plasma.
Missing the
Oh!
jump there. Okay, Reggie has Lab Aether for an artifact, and I don't remember the other one.
Frost Cave.
Frost Cave.
It
That's
is
Chap went down.
missiles. It does look like Reggie's gonna go back to the workstation elevator.
Yeah, I like this play from Reggie. So being that there's an artifact in Farfandrana and in labs,
Yeah. I like the idea of doing.
Fandrana back to front.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, despite not having gravity, you can still see the gravity lock checked in Gravity Chamber. So take a look at it. Because if that's vanilla, it might be worth the pickup for the other two frigate checks.
Yeah.
Now the real
Now,
question is,
Dinopony
will we
here,
see
entering the maze?
Yeah, will we see Thardus? Another retank. Welcome in, Raiders. All right, Reggie, give the people what they want. No.
I don't think so.
Bad Reggie.
I think Reggie's chasing artifacts at this point, and then hoping.
Also,
progression
Dinopony is having an absolutely
on the way.
horrible maze.
Now, here's a question: Does Dino check MQA?
Dinopony's been very thorough, so I'd assume probably.
And I think
Thought about it for a
they're
moment,
going for it.
and thought about it for a moment, and it looks like they are not.
Interesting.
All
Both
right,
places
so
are both-
MQA is the
both
answer,
runners.
right? So it's MQA, right? Wait,
If it's
Reggie's
MQA,
Reggie's
that's
getting something here.
Unfortunate for
Oh right, artifact here, Frost Cave. I had to think about this for a moment.
Reggie struggling with the slope jump there. So Reggie was, you can get a slope jump there. Reggie was doing it not in the spot that wasn't quite ideal. If you back up just a little bit between the two rocks, that's a better slope there. Reggie shooting some frustration shots. That slope jump there can be a little tricky.
Ooh, Reggie, that almost sucked.
Reggie gets it this time.
Alright, I want something that's not gravity suit in here for the lulls and watch, because also watching Reggie jump out of gravity chamber without gravity. Oh, it's a missile. That's
That's vanilla gravity suit.
another vanilla item.
And
He is just
Reggie's
in there
thinking.
thinking, he's like, nope. He's like, nope.
And skipping it. I think this is fine. Reggie's already done Hydro Access Tunnel.
Yeah,
which
as
is
long as it's
arguably
like,
the most
yeah.
difficult check in Gravityless
yeah,
Frigate.
he could get to Biohazard from the other side pretty easily.
Yeah, if progression's in Biohazard though, it is definitely going to be slower for Reggie.
Yeah, I mean, not the worst in the world though, since you can warp to start, so you don't have to go all the way back out. But yeah.
Now, Dinopony finishing up mines, gonna grab main core here. I
Yep.
would reckon Dinopony then goes to Life Grove, and
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see where he goes from there.
There's thermal.
Reggie's in Phadrana now, cleaning up labs, which Dinopony
Wait,
has already
did
done.
Dinopony not get this?
Dinopony has thermal, yes.
Oh.
Because of the artifact in Lab Aether and
Oh, triggering
also
that.
grapple and thermal in labs, Dinopony chose to walk back out of labs instead of warping out. Or I think they warped out from Observatory, maybe. I could be remembering wrong. And Reggie also hitting the pirate fight trigger.
The real question is just, yeah, where's
Yeah,
the
where does
progression?
Dinopony go? Dinopony is not checked far from Drana, or Thordis and Quarantine Monitor. But being that after Life Grove, taking this upper elevator is going to put Dino back into Chozo, maybe they'll think to do Flagra at this point. Trying to think
Like
of. I don't
it
think
has
we've.
to
I
be
think we've seen everything
Flagra.
else in. I think we've seen everything else in Chozo at this point.
Brigand is in play. You know, it'd be nice if Reggie, you know, actually picked up the gravity suit. But
Dino having a little bit of issues with the Life Grove tunnel, which is understandable. That half pipe is very finicky with the collision.
they wanted to ruin the full tracker. Yeah, there you go. I mean, he did that by also skipping grapple.
And welcome in SpeedGaming 2 with a rate of 29.
Yep.
Welcome to the Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament. Got UncleReggie versus Dinopony here. Both of them, big key item they're looking for now, or key items they're looking for now is Plasma Beam and Phazon Suit.
I feel like Phazon's plasma lost at this point. Life Grove Tunnel doing what it does best.
Yep.
And it was just a PB expansion. And once again, Life Grove Tunnel will be like, you wanna move? No. Could we see infinite speed here to get all of the outers?
We could. The only thing good that could come out of it would be Phazon.
Well, yeah. But honestly, I'd much rather have a Plasma Go mode than a Phazon Go mode.
True.
Given something has
But
to be
still,
a Flagra at this point, or MQA.
Well, with how long it takes to set up and execute infinite speed, you gotta gamble whether that time loss is gonna be worth it. In most cases, I'd say probably not. But I mean, either way, you know, Rando is about gambling.
It's all gambling.
Sometimes gambles pay off. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, both bailed on MQA, which is insane. Looks like Reggie's gonna go back to probably back to Chozo. No.
Um.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Reggie did Hall of the Elders, and it was a missile. But Reggie here going for the Wave Sun, which is in out of bounds into an infinite speed. And, you know, Reggie is a proficient any percent runner, is very comfortable with this trick. Okay, Reggie successfully making it back in bounds.
Nothing important in there. Are we not? Okay, he's not doing the infinite speed.
No.
Dinopony might be heading to Thardus? We'll see. Alright, so this is either Thardus or MQA from Dinopony. Actually, Dinopony I don't think's done backup Indrana.
Yep, and Dinopony hasn't done plasma processing either.
So we'll probably see all of that from them now.
Now, what is Reggie thinking, I wonder?
Based on movement, Thardus? No, he wouldn't have left Vendrana just to circle like that. The Magmore was like, no.
If Reggie takes the Twin Fires elevator back up to Root Cave, maybe a frigate play?
No, this isn't logic. It could be Flagra. You taking the elevator? Yeah, for that reason, I'm actually thinking, Flagra. But yeah, I would have saved Warp regardless. Just a missile.
Dinopony discovering plasma processing is just a missile.
Then Lava Lake? Probably. Reggie also hasn't seen the tree. So might be checking Chozo tree. Wait. Okay, Reggie's going this way. Why didn't he warp to start? That's fine. This is
I mean,
no doubt for
warp to start is still a new thing, so I can't blame the runners if they forget to use it.
Is he gonna go ahead and bump Ridley? No, okay.
I'm pretty sure Reggie's making the frigate play.
Yeah. Right, Reggie not getting grapple or gravity. Yeah, definitely. Probably still forgetting sometimes. Nope, no plasma, no phase on. All we have left in logic are that we haven't seen are Thardus, MQA, cargo left, biohazard, and is that it? Flagrant Ghost.
Yeah.
That's all we have left. That is it.
Dinopony checked the tree with X-ray, and
Yeah,
it was
it's
a missile,
missiles.
from what I remember.
Yeah, it is missiles. Plasma beam.
Cargo freight is plasma.
Do you go to biohazard? I think you save here, check biohazard, and then warp out afterwards if it's not.
Yeah, especially being gravityless, I would argue the save is probably better.
Oh yeah, Reggie is so regretting not picking up that gravity suit. Nicely done. Yeah, gravity was vanilla. Reggie saw it, decided not to grab it. But now we need Phazon suit. Dinopony is gonna grab the gravity suit. Biohazard was nothing. You know, going all the way through Frigate, I feel like at this point I would have rather grabbed the gravity suit.
Yeah. I think Reggie.
Elias,
at this
this will be
point
the
is
second.
probably
Elias,
gunning
this will
it
be the
for lower
second
mines.
time that Reggie has done Hydro Access Tunnel today because he did it earlier. Indeed. Reggie probably goes back into mines here.
Yeah, that's what I would bet. I would say they'd probably gun it for mines. And then maybe check storage depot A.
Yeah. Ooh, when Dino's heading to Frigate, it looks like. That's gonna be really good.
Reggie choosing to save here. Probably going to check storage depot A, and then if it's nothing,
Reset, yeah.
reset out and then go through waste disposal probably. And there's the reset from Reggie.
Oh look, the fusion suit's gone. Never mind.
Dinopony now has acquired plasma.
And didn't do Hydro Access Tunnel earlier, so we'll finish going through. Could not be rooting against Reggie more in this moment. Yeah. I feel you. But fusion suit's fine once he gets something that's not Varia. You know what? I wonder if that's the reason that might be the entire reason he didn't grab gravity, because of everyone's hate for fusion Varia suit. Which would be the funniest stuff ever. Hey, what do you speak of? Oh, fusion Varia sucks. Okay, Reggie.
Reggie having some fun with the collision there.
All right, gets another shot at this. Now, finally going to if MQA is phase on suit.
Yeah, if MQA's phase on, Reggie will probably warp out from Central Dynamo.
Oh yeah, but the bigger thing is if MQA's phase on, they could have had that an hour ago.
Yeah.
Almost.
I
About
wouldn't
45.
say quite an hour, but a while ago. Definitely.
Yeah. And if it's not MQA, we get to see everyone's favorite pirate.
Now, if Dinopony chooses to not check Storage Depot A, but it looks like they are, that could make this a very close race. Reggie with a nice dash across MQA.
Now we'll take a look at what's there. Did we even see the item?
I don't remember seeing it, but with Reggie not picking it up, it can't be anything other than a missile or a flamethrower at this point.
I'd agree if we didn't have the morph ball incident earlier this season. Flamethrower on Fungal Hull access.
Now, at this point, I think I'm going with phase on Fungal Hall B.
Yeah. I could see it. Or let it be our fourth vanilla item of the seed. Well, actually, I wouldn't even say fourth. Be fifth because missile launcher was technically that's missiles. Oh.
So after this, it's essentially MQB and then
I still
Omega
don't think.
Pirate at this
I
point.
still don't. I still don't think Reggie looked at MQA. Not MQB. Reggie not worrying about saving on half E tanks.
I mean, as long as you get the one cycle, the Omega Pirate Fate is.
He did look at
fairly
MQA.
safe.
What was it?
UncleReggie unfortunately missing the trooper skip there. But ice
It was
pirates,
just
they're
ice
easy
though,
to
so
take
it was
care of.
fine. It only sucks when it's wave pirates.
And Reggie choosing to go with the plasma beam one cycle. Probably plasma combined with power bombs. And
Very
nicely done.
nice. Very nice. So, is it vanilla? Missiles!
It is not. And it is PCA.
That would have saved us some time if they had peeked it earlier. And Reggie just turned around and go in the save station. PCA phase on. Almost vanilla. Well, this seed was bad. Bellator's like, I made this. I was almost waiting to see someone do that. Just go to say that. I didn't know who made this. He was like, okay, who rolled this? All I ask Bellator is don't roll Mine and Diggle Seed on Thursday, I think is what we're playing. No, Friday.
Dinopony needs to be careful here. Between the Hypermetroids and the Phazon taking
yeah.
a lot of damage.
Oh, they have no missiles. If there's
That's
a death
problem.
here, if there's a death here, this seed's already just. And what's bad is they weren't even far. They're still not even far apart. The difference I think the difference this seed actually was execution. The worst seed. Actually, honestly, the worse the seed is, the better chances I have, probably. Because getting randoed might be in my favor. It's like, just be something horrible. Yeah, Ice Beam.
Yeah.
Ice Beam was huge. Unfortunately for Dino, that is not a E-tank. Oh, you are taking risks. Oh no. Oh no. They have a chance of dropping 100 health, but doesn't seem to be happening.
Just a little bit farther, and then they have a save station.
Yeah, there's still 3 more beam pirates to deal with. Uh-oh. Making the rush.
I'm gunning it for the
That
save,
should
getting
be
a
a big
couple health
enough heal to make
drops,
it.
and the
Ooh!
door opens immediately.
If it wasn't for those
They're
health
safe.
drops, he would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good thing they picked up gravity.
Now, UncleReggie entering the EXO fight.
While this isn't entirely over yet, this is Reggie's race to lose here.
Yep. And for anybody who may not know, I'll explain the EXO fight a little bit. So EXO has 4 subchambers, and in each of the subchambers, EXO has different vulnerabilities to beams. In subchamber 1, you can get wave and power in any order. Second subchamber adds in ice. Subchamber 3 adds in plasma. And then 4 is kind of a free-for-all. EXO can choose to change beams at any time. The movement can speed up and can dash across the arena at any time.
Nice OP from Dino.
Dinopony also with the plasma and power bombs, 1 cycle. So plasma beam was in cargo freight, or phase on suit and PC. Yeah. Dinopony now rewarded with their phase on suit.
Yeah, Toaster, it's not, I wouldn't even call it a rip for not picking up gravity. Reggie scanned the gravity suit and left it behind. You saw? Yeah, okay, good. I wasn't sure. Oh, Dinopony not going back for the save station to warp back.
Maybe thinking the Far Fendrana elevator save.
Probably.
Or it could also just be panicking and is running back to the ship now.
I mean, it is a close one. Just not as close as Reggie might think it is.
And just the most with a raid of a party of 2. Welcome in. Reggie is on final bosses. Dinopony just picked up their phase on suit, so we should be... This one will be closing out here soon. And Reggie making quick work of EXO. I know Reggie is very well versed in final bosses. Now a little bit about the Essence fight. What Reggie's doing here is something called attack cancels. Unfortunately they're getting full skipped, but to explain attack cancels a little bit more, Essence essentially has a set number of attacks before laying another pool. So doing the attack cancels there allows Essence to lay the pool a little bit faster. Dinopony, meanwhile, entering the Ridley fight.
Yep. His only hope here is Reggie dying on Essence, but with all 3 visors and still 4 E-tanks left, there's no way.
Reggie now going with some pool cancels here. So what pool cancels are essentially Reggie stepping in and out of the pool. And what this does is it allows it extends the life of the pool to as long as possible, which allows you to 3-cycle Essence or even 2-cycle if you are very good with it. And UncleReggie has finished with an official racetime.gg time of 1:46:04. GG's to Reggie.
Yep, GG's, and this seed can be thrown in the garbage. Still, decently close race. Was it that bad? I mean, Reggie just finished 146.
It's a bit of a long seed.
It was a long seed. And phase on suit and PCA? Yeah.
It was...
Ooh, Dino getting charged.
Almost a full clear from both runners.
Oh, that was unfortunate, Ridley. Ending it with a super missile. Almost had vanilla phase on. Like, there is so much variance in these seeds so far with the tournament. It's insane.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, like, you have seeds like this, and then you have seeds that go, like, 1 hour. And then it's just... Also, shout outs to Full Tracker on Dino side. Rip bot. GG's Reggie.
Ooh-wee, thank you.
So, what'd you think of the seed?
So, once upon a time, there was a dumpster fire, and that dumpster fire had a baby with a garbage toilet, and that's this seed.
So, how about walking right past Morph Ball at the start?
Yeah, I realized. I was like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?"
I was like, thankfully it's Morph Ball. The last location Morph Ball loses you maybe 3 to 4 minutes at worst.
Yeah, I think I made up for that time pretty quick. Truth be told.
And then then gravity happened. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna pick this up. I don't need this.
No,
Drink
well,
it, like, to
I
make a
knew
phone
exactly where. I knew what was. As the moment I saw the vanilla gravity suit, I was like, okay, I know exactly where one of my important things is. I probably should have grabbed it when I was mad at it. I didn't want to find it.
Oh, I was sitting here just starting
Certainly
to think
not
maybe,
there.
I was sitting here thinking, just like, maybe he just didn't grab it to make the chat enjoy Fusion Varia longer.
Fusion Varia is best suit, right, chat?
Yeah, we were surprised when both of you failed after Central Dynamo. I was like, neither of them checked MQA. Watch Plasma be there. Nope, it's in Frigate.
Yeah, I thought about going further, but I didn't want to come back and deal with the Ice Pirates in that room more than once. Shoutouts to having to do hat twice, because first I checked it just to check it, and then second it was on my way back to where I was so sure Phazon was.
Yeah. Also, when reading those artifacts, the first 4 you get all mines. What are your thoughts?
Figures. It was honestly, I was just like, all right, well, we're not gonna
they
get
were
this
all-
super early.
None of them were deep, so I guess it was fine.
Yeah, that was my thought. I was like, well, at least they're all clustered, like right all
And
up
then
on each
PCA
other.
happened.
Oh yeah, well yeah, then you had to go for PCA. But it was
Yeah.
interesting. Not a single artifact was in Chozo.
Yeah, and usually they're all there.
I mean, usually you can find at least a couple. But I'm surprised that all of the artifacts were late game. I think
Chat
that's,
says it's 6 or 0.
Yeah. I think this is going to be telling of seeds where if all of your artifacts are early on, then you are probably going to have things be a little less poo-poo. And if all of your artifacts are later on,
You could have some dumb stuff.
it's going to give you some bad.
Speaking of which, so many vanilla items.
So many.
Let's see, gravity,
Bombs, ice
gravity,
beam,
suit,
gravity.
bombs, ice beam, missile launcher, which that wasn't the biggest surprise in the world.
Yeah, I'm not ever surprised to find vanilla missile launcher with these settings, at least. Looks like Dino's on, what, subchamber 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this was close the entire time.
I believe it. For a while I was like, oh my, when I wasn't finding anything,
The
I was
only
like, oh
reason
my
y'all
gosh,
were-
I'm so behind. I'm
The
so
only
behind.
reason y'all were separated at the end was because Dino did not warp the start after getting phased on. Went back to, I believe, that
I would have put it a
Ventrana
little bit
elevator.
closer.
Yeah, the big thing is you found Ice Beam long before they did.
See, I had
Yeah,
a
they
feeling
lost location
that...
price.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if vanilla, you probably would.
Yeah, after
told.
bailed after checking furnace.
So, I genuinely thought that the flamethrower that was in Ruin Nursery was supers. Because
That's
it was
what I
so
thought
much,
when I
it was
saw
so
you
much
going for it.
brighter on the first pass. And then once I got up closer, I was like, wait a minute, I've been deceived.
I mean, it's better
No.
to be deceived by that instead of being deceived by a Phazon suit that's actually a nothing.
Yeah. So, and then finding supers immediately after I got deceived made me feel a little bit less bad about it.
And by that point, you hadn't checked the gallery tunnel,
Yeah.
so I think it's still fine.
I goofed on a lot of stuff this seed. Between decisions being made and also some of my movement was not up to snuff with what I would like to see. I felt like the entire time I was either completely on or completely off. And there was no in between. I was either doing
Using
really cool
Wave
stuff or
Buster to
doing some
finish
really
off
dumb stuff.
EXO, that's good stuff.
Love to see it.
Empties out the missiles. Not like you need them here.
Yeah. I also probably should have picked up Grapple in hindsight, because I've been struggling with Magma Pull Dash recently, which is kind of hurtful.
Yeah.
Usually I'm pretty solid with that, but I've been struggling with it recently, and when it started coming down to things, I was like, all right, well, I abandoned Gravity too, so now I have none of my tools for crossing that easy mode. And if Phazon or Plasma ends up over there, I'm gonna be in a not so great spot. I consider the fact that Plasma Beam was in Cargo Freight Lift to be a bit of a blessing. At least I found it. Oh, this is a very goofy seed, though. I'm excited to see what Dino thinks of it. Good lord, was it bad? Ooh, there we go.
And Dinopony has finished with
That
an official
is
race time, that GG time
GG's.
of 1:56.29. GG's.
GG's. And hopefully we'll get them in for an interview as well.
GG's, Dino.
GG's.
Hey, thank you.
What a seed indeed.
Yeah, what is he? I mean, having plasma in cargo freight lifts is like, what?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I really felt behind during the whole seed since I played quite bad.
Y'all were actually pretty even the entire time. The big difference was Reggie got Ice Beam long before you did. But that's it.
All right.
And
Okay.
it didn't even make the biggest difference. It just let him edge ahead of you. You were actually ahead for a good while because Reggie last location the morph ball.
Yeah, I
Alright.
forgot to missile the wall. I just
Okay.
completely forgot to.
I
But then I
see.
got lucky and made that. And was like, I have all the stuff for it. I'll go check Vanilla Ice just in case it's something important.
Hmm.
And then
But
it
yeah,
was
big
what it was.
GG. It was a very interesting seed, very interesting race.
GG's to you as well. It was fun, but it was kind of painful.
Yeah. In the end, I was wondering where I had all of the artifacts, I guess, and I was wondering where the plasma was and the phasing. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something stupid. I'm gonna go to frigate. I could have checked all the dirty checks like flagra and stuff, but I didn't want to, so I just went to frigate and I saw it was there and thought myself, what? Maybe I have a chance after all. But
I
that
mean,
wasn't enough.
I mean, Reggie stared at Gravity's suit and just walked away.
Okay.
Yeah, I left it. I was mad at finding it there, so I just left it there. And I was like, oh crap, I know what I have to do now, but I don't want to pick that up.
Yeah, well, when I saw the gravity suit, I took it because I knew there was something to do with frigate, but I wasn't sure there would be something inside. But I wanted to try, so I told myself, let's go.
Yeah. So, and I got pool skipped on the like immediately, which just hurt. My essences recently have been going over to that side and doing pool skips, and it's kind of frustrating.
It's really infuriating when it happens. But that's the way it goes. Essence being essence.
Yeah.
Okay, any
Yeah, I
other
think.
final thoughts before we start wrapping it up?
Curse you, Bellator. You did this.
Which one?
Yep. Bellator made
Bellator
this.
made this.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
All
There's your
right,
smile.
so Reed Whaley has put some links in chat. Definitely go follow the runners, UncleReggie
Yes.
and Dinopony. Follow my co-commentator Arrow Razor, and big shout outs to our trackers today, Op82 and Baja Blood.
Yeah.
Really appreciate the help. Makes our job a little bit easier.
So, and make sure to follow Sass as well.
Yes.
And
Follow
big thank you,
everybody.
as always, to the Speed Gaming crew. I know these tournaments are a lot to handle, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate Speed Gaming very much. And on that note, I think that'll do it for this race. We have a couple more coming up. I think we have 3 more coming up later today.
Yeah.
We have Inner Slice versus Tuba Man at 8 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming 4. At 9 p.m. Eastern, we've got Lokir versus Koshi on Speed Gaming 3, and Reed Whaley versus Elias Thompson on Speed Gaming 2. So make sure to check those out.
Definitely.
And I
GG's,
think
everybody.
that'll do it. Yeah, GG's to the runners, and we'll see you
Thanks.
guys next mission.